Hello, hi, welcome to a new video. If you are someone who needs a soft place to land, a creative soft place to land, then settle in and let's hang out. I'm gonna be drawing in my hobonichi techo today. I'm filling up all of the months, and this month, the month of May 2026, I have not done any of the boxes yet, so I'm gonna just scribble bibble and throw some color in. I have my 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙚 Safari fountain pen here with some dark purple ink. I really love my darling, my dear, my dearest 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙚 Safari pen. And that's what we got going on today. I almost didn't make a video this week because it's been a wild whirl of wind week. Just a lot of personal stuff going on. So I'm super stoked to sit down with you today, and I'm doing it. We're doing it. So settle in, get comfy, and I hope this sparks some creative inspiration for you. I also recorded a voice note that I'm thinking of sharing. It's pretty vulnerable. It's just like some thoughts, feelings, and I think that I'm gonna plant a little voiceover in this video somewhere. So hope you enjoy. I'm having a day where I'm just chatting out loud to myself and experiencing some low-key, high-key breakthroughs, and I felt called to record this because as I was making my little snack plate for lunch, I was having a little chat with myself, and what I was saying feels like very significant, and I want to document it in like a voice memo, diary, audio diary. Maybe I will share it, maybe I won't, but I have been very much so enjoying talking out loud today. I feel like it has lots of power or something. It helps work through my thoughts and my feelings in a different way than it does when I'm writing in my journal. So that's cool. That's a cool thing. The thought and the sort of epiphany that I had, it was that I said out loud to myself, Sai, what if, let's just hypothetically, all cards out on the table, what if people actually love you? What if they admire you? What if they think positive things about you? What if they yada yada yada? Instead of the latter, which is what I oftentimes feel of, being seen in a way that diminishes my joy, or being seen as someone who is misunderstood, rejected, yada yada yada. All the bad, sad things that I've told myself ever since I was a kid. The narrative of people looking at me in a way that is just overall negative. What if, let's just say, what if that's not the case? What if we thought in a way that's more positive about how I'm perceived? And what if I can start restructuring and rewriting this narrative? What if actually, in all actuality, what if this fear of me, and ultimately, side note, disclaimer, ultimately, I have no control over what people think of me. We all don't have actual control. So all this energy that's being poured into subconsciously trying to shape what others think of us, what others think of me, is just exhausting at the end of the day. It doesn't actually matter, because the only people that I should care what they think of me is people that are close to me, people that love me, people that actually know me. And this phenomenon with social media and how we are adapting to it existing, because it's only existed for like 20 years, not even. What if my fear of what others think of me and this narrative that I've built of other people thinking negative things and perceiving me negatively, what if that is subconsciously steering the ship, driving the choo-choo train, and thus making me kind of low-key behave in ways that makes people go or whatever I'm telling myself how I fear people perceive me as. What if I behave in ways that make people perceive me that way because I'm scared of them perceiving me that way? That's the point. That's the epiphany. So if I think and I rewire my subconscious with positive self-affirmation and working on genuine self-love and self-care, which has been a crazy, wild adventure in my life the past handful of years, what if that rewires things. What if I can start behaving in that way? What if I can assume that people think the best of me, and if they don't, then they don't actually know me, and they're just projecting their own story or their own fear or their own trigger onto me, and I don't have to hold that, I don't have to carry that, I don't have to let that in, and I can say no, and I can start to think more positively about how I move through the world and how I affect people, and call myself out when I am getting stuck in the feedback loop that is negative. Ultimately, again, I have no control over what others think of me, and I think that's liberating. But how about we start thinking more positively about how we affect others? If you behave in ways that are not being a fucking meanie and a bully, then, you know, all we can do is do our best. So I'm ready to create more of a safe place within myself for accepting imperfection and growing and learning and being open to feedback, positive reinforcement, thinking more healthy, more positive about myself and the way that I am received and perceived by my community, assuming the best and not being so paranoid about what others think of me and letting that rule my life. And this has honestly been a theme in my world and in my life for so long as I can remember. I've been writing about this in my journal. It's just been like so strenuous and heavy, and I've been carrying it, and it just sucks because it's so draining and exhausting, and I'm actually so done. So cool little kitchen witch snack plate epiphany. And we'll see if I ever share this, and if I do, I hope it has impacted you positively. See what my brain did. I hope you're well, and I hope you're taking gentle care, and I am sending you all my love, and we're in this together. This little silly, heavy, sad, joyful, grief but playful, inhabited life that we are alive in. I just want to live. I just want to be alive. I want to be alive and free. So I'm removing the chains on my heart, and I'm opening the gate, and I'm just ready to be alive, and I'm ready to live. 𝑡